Hi guys, so in this video we're doing or looking at comparing integers. So this one here, your learning goal is to represent and compare integers on a number line and then compare and order the integers using your greater than and less than symbols. That's what these two symbols are. So by the end of this you should be able to place integers on a number line, arrange them in ascending and descending order, and state whether one integer is smaller or larger than another using your notation. So to get us started, what is an integer? An integer is any whole number. So these are like our counting numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3. And we also, and so forth. And you also got numbers that are smaller than 0. And these are your negative numbers. So you've got like -1, 2, -108. And both positive and negative integers go on for infinite. So as I said, they include, and some of our negative numbers examples are going to be as we've listed here, and positive, and 0 is neither positive or negative. So could you write down a definition now for what is an integer with some examples? Okay, you've also got to note as well is that you've got inverse numbers. So if we had like -3, the opposite or the inverse of that is +3. Now you'll notice that with our positive numbers, I haven't actually written a positive symbol in there. It's just because we don't need to. Okay, so let's start by placing some numbers on a number line. I have these numbers here, and I'm going to put them on a number line. So there is 0 in the middle here. I have +9, even though it doesn't have a positive there, +9, and I place that on the number line like so. And I have -2. Now here's 0. If you're not familiar with negative numbers, just count back. -1, -2. And place that on the line. -2. Continue on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -7 and +5. +5. And now once I've got them on a number line, I can actually arrange them in ascending order. So ascending, remember, like going up. So I'm going to take my numbers. It's going to be -7, -2, +5, and 9. You may even see the word in your textbook. It's also numerical, and that's just meaning like the numbers in counting order, so ascending. Okay, now we're going to compare the integers using these notations. A few of you may have different ways of remembering it. I like to remember big mouth, big number. Now, you might be like, what do you mean? So if we have a look here, I've got +1, +4. I'm going to use this symbol because big mouth, big number. So you can draw a mouth in if you have to remember it. My teeth. Sorry. There you go. So I'm not a great illustrator. Big mouth, big teeth, big number. In this case here, 3 is smaller than, and 19 is greater than 3. And with this one here, even though the number 4 is larger, it's actually a negative number. So if we have a look back up at our our number line here, there's -2, 3, 4. -4 belongs here, and +1 is here. So +1 is this end. It's actually the larger one, so we're going to do it this way. Big mouth, big number. And in this case, again, it might feel counterintuitive, but -4 is actually the larger number, even though like absolute value 19 is larger than 4. So just remember, if it's got a negative in front of it, you're moving away from the 0 and it's becoming a smaller number. Okay, so now that we've gone through that, I'd like you to have a go. I'll put these up on the Blackboard or eLearn as well, so you can pause and do those questions there. So putting them on a number line. There's that numerical order, so that's also another way of saying ascending. And you will actually complete these, should have said that earlier, complete in your exercise book. And then you've got also these questions here. So the opposite is like your inverse, and then inserting your greater than or less than symbol in the boxes. Okay, guys, I hope you have met your learning goal and success criteria. Any questions, you know what to do. Send me an email. Okay, have a good one. Bye.